These this roller coaster here. The thing I was gonna say is, it got these little spinning cars, and so I of course had to put them on because they're really cool. And after I did that, I decreased the price as well. Um, yeah, there's not really much going on. I'll show you park value. So this is pretty much where I left off at the end of the first bit of the tutorial. It was actually, it might have been like August or September. I'm not sure when I left off, but it was all the way up at like 18, 17, 18,000, something like that. And then it dropped all the way down here to like 14 or 15,000. And then I started playing again right around March, April, and that's when I built these two rides. I built three rides. I built the observation tower, I built the water slide, which I don't know where the water slide is. There it is. And then I built this roller coaster over here. And those three rides alone got at me all the way up to, I'm now at 21,000. So yeah, basically just don't don't build all through these 2 years here in the middle of the park. Wait until year 3 to build, because building 3 rides, it just jumped up like, I don't know, what is that, 9 grand or something park value. So yeah, from this point, oh, I got classical Roman theming, great. So another thing you can do, just don't do scenery and ride improvements. Those two are really useless. Everything else is pretty nice because the shops and stalls, more diversity of food I think is always a good thing. Even if it doesn't make any difference, like if you could just get away with building all burger bars and drink stalls and bathrooms and everyone would be happy, that'd be cool. But I feel like if you build more different types of things, people are going to want to buy the different things. So I'm not sure if that's actually factored into the way the game works, but shops and stalls are good. General rides, you have to have general rides because you need to have something for people to do when it rains, and you need to have something for people to do when they're tired of roller coasters and thrill rides. So, and then thrill rides and roller coasters are what attract people to the park. That's what makes it what it is. So, um, I don't know. With this park, it'd be fun to build a roller coaster. I think I will build one, but it's hard to compete with what they give you to start. Like this synchronized loop, with going through the loop like that, synchronized, and yeah, everything they give you is pretty cool. Um, so what I'm probably gonna do between now and the end of the park, and I might build some of these things while we're away, but I'm just gonna throw in the rest of the general and thrill rides. So that will be, well, I already have those, so I'll build hedge maze, a Ferris wheel, and then I'm not going to build a chairlift, but yeah, I think everything else is good. So I'm just going to build a hedge maze, a Ferris wheel, and then I'll build one more roller coaster just to ensure that my park value stays high. And yeah, I'll just check in with you guys around September, and then I'll build the last roller coaster. Alright, it is now September of year 3, 2 months to go until the scenario is complete. And I'll just go over what I did real quick while we were away for a few months. First thing I did was I built a Ferris wheel, which is back here because there was like no excitement rides in this area, or no like simple general rides, I guess you call it. So I threw that in. I'm gonna check to make sure. What's the breakdown? Station break fail. Okay, so anytime you have a station break fail, just close it as soon as humanly possible. Don't. Where is it? Okay, so the reason you close it down and don't let it complete is because if there's a station brakes failure, it's gonna crash. Something's gonna come in here at full speed like this. Close. So it's not letting me close it. Usually you just close it and it's fine, but it's gonna crash. Well, I got lucky. Anyway, But yeah, if you see a ride like a roller coaster that you know is a roller coaster break down, and you see the station brakes fail, close the ride. Make sure that people are off the ride and it's totally closed. The way you totally close it is you double click the red, and that way it immediately kicks everyone off the ride. So if there's a crash, no one dies, and that's that. And it'll reopen once the mechanic figures it out, but that's that. So that was a quick aside. 9th of September. We're gonna build a roller coaster, but I have to show you what I did first. So I built the Ferris wheel. It's there. And I also built this maze. I'd never built a maze before, so don't make fun of it. It's pretty lame, but it's kind of fun actually. Usually when it comes to the mini mazes, I just go in here and use one of their custom made designs because they're pretty cool looking and it's fast. But I wanted to try building one on my own, so yeah. And then I built this roller coaster over here. Not really, because it was necessary. Well, okay, yeah. Basically, I wanted to ensure that my park value was high enough, and right now it's at like $24,000. So there's no way it's gonna fall below 20,000 in just a month. So the only ride that I haven't built yet, and I'm gonna build it, is a wooden roller coaster. And I was scouting out an area while we were away, and I feel like this area over here doesn't have anything, and it's kind of close to these other roller coasters, so this is going to be the spot. And I'm going to start it like right here, and go out like this, as far as I can go. Turn, and we're going to go up a lift hill to like 18 or something. 19, okay, well, we'll go to 18. And then we're going to go down a couple. And then we're going to turn. And then we're going to go down some more. We're going to go over the railroad track. We're going to turn. And this is going to be a little bit frustrating because I'm probably going to delete a ton of paths or trees as I go, but that's okay. And we're going to go right by the station platform here, if it'll let me. What I'm going to do for this, I'm going here to land in 2x2. I'm going to lower that, and I'm going to kill this tree and this tree and lower that. Go like that. Okay, so we started at 18, so they're going pretty fast. We can afford to go up a couple, I think. You never want to go higher than what you started at for height, so just kind of keep that in mind. We're going to keep going through the trees like this. And right now, we are right over the top of the railroad, so that's actually, let's go as low as we can go, yeah. Literally right over the railroad. That's fun. And then, let's do one more. Okay, fine. I just want to, okay. There's a tree, okay. So eventually, sorry for the lack of commentary there, we need to get to a height of 15. So I'm going to do that.